Hey friends, I am Siddharth. I hope you might have seen my first video which I posted couple of months back related to how you can run your Selenium automation scripts on your favorite desktop browsers, mobile browsers and cloud browsers through the UI I have developed. If you haven't watched that, then before proceeding I would want you to go to the mentioned link in description of this video and watch, because I'll be using the same test scripts and framework to demonstrate in this video. For all those who have seen my first video on Selenium framework, you might have remembered that I was working on the UI to make it more captivating and attractive with some new functionalities. Now here in this video, I'll show the changes I have made in UI looks and functionalities so you can run your scripts parallel or sequential on browsers. Now let me show you the user interface. Now here is the user interface. You can see now it is more beautiful and looks good in comparison of previous one. As you can see on the left pane of the window, all the browsers which are configured in this framework can be seen. You can simply check the checkbox for the browsers where you want to run your test scripts. Suppose if you want to run your tests only on local Firefox browsers and Node machines Chrome browser, then you will check these two checkboxes and your test will run only on these browsers and skip other browsers which you do not want to use in the test cycle. This way you can select any combination of browsers. On the right side, you can see the test scripts. These are nothing but the methods we have created for different test cases. With the help of these checkboxes, you can easily select the test scripts you want to run on different machines. For example, you have already selected your favorite browsers from the left pane. Now you can select your test scripts by checking the checkbox and allow them to run. You can select couple of tests or some more, or you can select all test scripts from the list as well. Now above the test scripts listing, there are some configuration for your test script execution. You can simply manage your test script execution using one of the configuration effectively. Okay. Suppose you want to run your selected test scripts parallelly on parallel browser, then you will need to select parallel test scripts on parallel browser radio button. For example, you have selected two browsers, let's say local machine Chrome and node machine Firefox browser, and three test scripts, let's say script A, B and C from the UI, and select parallel test scripts on parallel browser. Then what it will do is it will open three instances of local machines Chrome browser and node machines Firefox browser simultaneously and run script A in first instance, script B in second and script 3 in third instance. It will run as per your browser selection and test script selection. One thing let me tell you for a mobile device. Even though you will select configuration to run your test scripts parallel, but it will not run parallel but will run sequential only on the browser. That is something because of restriction in mobile devices, because you cannot open multiple instances of Chrome or native browser application in mobile devices unlike desktop browsers. But if you use any cloud browser services like Saucelabs or BrowserStack's real devices emulator, then you will be able to run your scripts parallelly on mobile devices. Before running scripts, let me show you the devices and browsers where I'll be running the scripts. This is my local machine. This is my node machine. This is connected remotely to my local. Here is my Android device, Samsung Grandviewers, connected through TeamViewer's quick support app. And this is my Saucelabs account where I'm already logged in, so you can see the scripts running there on cloud browsers on emulators. I've done like this so you guys can see everything from my local. Now let's execute the script. I'll select one by one configurations radio button, which you can see here, and show you how it runs. First I'll select browsers from the list, then test scripts, and in the last test configurations. I'll not wait until the script's execution on all the devices gets finished, as it might take some time. So what I'll do is I'll run my scripts and wait until test script execution initiates on all the browsers, as the purpose of this video is to show you how you can run and manage your script execution using this. Now we'll select the browsers, test scripts, and see how test script execution performs. Here I will select all the browsers from the browsers list and select two test scripts from the test scripts list. I'll select blank credentials login test and login with valid credentials test, and we'll select parallel test scripts on parallel browsers and then click on run button. From console you can see my test script execution is started. Soon you can see the scripts running on different browsers. As you can see, the script started executing on local device. That's my machine. You can see it's running on Saucelabs browser as well. This is Mac Mountain Lion Chrome, and another one is Windows 8.1 Firefox. This is my node machine. This is my mobile device. And here you will see the scripts will execute in a sequential manner, because uh, as I said earlier, that you cannot run your scripts parallel on mobile devices due to certain limitations. So you can see it's running everywhere in all the browsers I've configured in my framework. Now we'll select the browsers from the browsers list. I'll select local Firefox of my local machine and node machine's Chrome browser. Okay. From test scripts, I'll select the blank credential login test and login with invalid credential test. And from test configuration, I'll select the second option, parallel test scripts on sequential browser. Okay. You can see my test script execution is started on a Firefox browser. It will open two instances for the scripts I selected, because I have selected two scripts. Okay, but it won't start test script execution on node machine's Chrome browser, because we have selected parallel test scripts on sequential browsers. Once the test script gets finished on Firefox browser, then only it will start executing on node machine's Chrome browser. Okay, here you can see. My scripts got finished on Firefox browser. Now it will start on my node machine's Chrome browser. Okay, now you can see my scripts have started executing on my Chrome browser of node machine. Both the scripts are running parallelly on different instances of Chrome. Now we'll see the third configuration, that is sequential test scripts on parallel browser. I'll select Saucelabs browser, Windows 8.1 Firefox 41, and the node machine's Firefox browser. And from the scripts, I'll select invalid email login test and blank credentials login test. Okay, now we'll see how it runs. It will start first script simultaneously on both the browsers. You can see my script started executing on Saucelabs. Uh, it started on my Firefox browser of my node machine. Once these scripts gets completed on the browser, it will start another script which we selected from our test scripts listing. You can see it's running parallelly on both the browsers. First script got completed on Firefox browsers, and now it initiated the second script. Now we'll see the fourth and last option, that is sequential test script on sequential browser. Okay, I'll select local browsers only for this option. I'll select local Firefox and local Chrome, and from scripts I'll select login with valid credential test and login with invalid credential test. Okay, then now select fourth option and then click on run. So it will open one instance of my Firefox browser, okay, and run first script on that instance. Once that script gets completed, it will open another instance and executes a second script. Okay, you can see my first script is started executing on my local machine's Firefox browser. Okay, first script got completed. Now it will open again Firefox, and my second script will get executing on that. Okay, so execution on Firefox browser is completed. Now it will open my Chrome browser and run first scripts on that. So my first script is started executing on Chrome browser now. So this way it will execute all the scripts on a sequential manner. I've already executed all the scripts and will now show how the reports will look like. For reports, I've used report.ng report. So here's the report. You can see on the left pane all the browsers are displayed where we executed our scripts. You can click on any test script, and when you click on any steps, you can see the screenshot. Okay, you can see at the top of, you can see the environment of the browser and the operating system, Windows 8.1 and Firefox 1.0.1. Okay, so this way you can also get to know that where your scripts got failed and where it got passed. You can see on my Samsung Grand device one script got failed. So the report this was the report we have generated from our test script execution. Okay. So this is what I have done to make your Selenium test script execution more easy and robust without digging into your code and comment out some of the tests or browsers where you do not want your test to run on. You can contact me at my email address, or you can also ping me at Skype ID, which you can see on the screen. I'll definitely answer your queries soon. Soon I'll be adding a video for Selenium mobile application framework and how you can run your test on your real iOS and Android device simulators and cloud devices available on Saucelabs, BrowserStack, or Perfecto websites. Thanks for watching the video.